Welcome back with Recovery Dan, guys. It's been a while since I last did a video, but with the pandemic going on, it's just I just haven't been able to do any shooting, so it's good to be back. Today I just would like to kind of give you tell you a little bit about me, my story, and how, it's kind of from rags to riches. When I first started out drinking and smoking marijuana during my high school years, it was pretty much the honeymoon period. It was fun, didn't have problems with grades. It was just the thing to do at that particular time, and it was just a lot of fun. So as time went on, I joined the military, and that's when it was still a lot of fun, drinking and just doing what sailors do. But over the years, it's got to the point where, I started, it wasn't fun anymore. Couple of DWIs, waking up feeling bad, and then finding out later on in life that you waking up and you feeling as though you need a drink. So, that's when the honeymoon period finally come to an end. I had gotten married and enjoying my marriage and just having a good life, being able to travel and had a problem even then and didn't realize it. But it got to the point where it started affecting my job, affecting my marriage. And so I could, just drink consistently every single day. And for years I did that. And like I said, I didn't have any problems. But as time went by, I began to see myself starting to get in trouble here and there, telling myself that, this is my last time doing it. Never really thought I needed any help. I figured I could just do this on my own. And little did I know, 5 or 10 years going by and it's still the same thing, but it just added more problems. And it's just, I even went from one facility to another facility, thinking that, if I did maybe a 2-week program, a 30-day program, that I could get sober. And I really did want to get sober, but I didn't know how to get sober. So by going to these different facilities, I thought that would cure my drinking. And it did for maybe a week or two, and I was right back doing the same thing again. And it was just at the point that, I desperately wanted help. I desperately wanted to stop, and I could not stop. And you're talking now, going into maybe 15 to 20 years, that you're still suffering from this addiction, and you want help so bad, and you're reaching out, and you're really trying, but you keep failing, and you get to the point where you feel as though that maybe that's what I'm supposed to be. Maybe there's no hope for me. That's the way I felt. After trying time and time again and falling time and time again, you just come to realize that, maybe sobriety life is not for you. But something deep down inside was crying out in me for help. Never did I think that it would take me that far, even down to the point of losing my marriage, family, and Lord knows that's the last thing that I expected would happen. But that's what addiction does. You live your life pretending that you're okay, and you put on a front around people, pretending to be happy when, like I said, on the inside you're dying. Each and every day is just killing you a little bit more. And I think that's the reason that my drinking increased, just to try to drown out the pain, the losses that had taken place in my life. And then again, I would go back and try to seek more help, telling myself, this is the last time, this is the last time. And I would do that off and on throughout the years. Just truly wanted to stop and just couldn't stop. I just couldn't figure out how to stop. And I know in my heart I truly meant it, but I just couldn't do it. But it's, at some point that, I just began to just take a good look at me, the shame, the guilt, remorse that I had to deal with in my life. From one day, it seemed like I had what every man dreaming of, a home, a family, and that meant the world to me. But it didn't mean enough to keep me from drinking. And so I would go back again, time and time again, just trying to get help. And nothing seemed to work until it's so amazing that I remember one lonely night, cold, raining, being at a dark, it was a dark point in my life that I never forget. Tears rolled down my cheek, sitting alone. And I remember just saying, Lord, I don't want to die an alcoholic. I don't want my children to, the last thing that they can say about me is that my dad was a drunk. I want you to help me. If you will help me, that's all I ask. And from that point on, I sought help once again. And in that time, I went to a place in Raleigh, which was the Healing Transition. And I remember one day sitting in a class and I felt this warm feeling go throughout my body, from head to toe. And I just said to myself, man, this is amazing. And I don't feel like I'll ever drink again. I truly believe that. I don't think I'll ever drink again. And I remember that night I went into the chapel and I kneeled down on my knees and I said, Lord, if you'll do one thing for me, I would appreciate that more than anything. If you would just put something inside of me to hate alcohol and drugs. If you'll do that for me, I would thank you each and every day of my life. At that point, when I was done praying, I got up off my knees and I knew that I would never have to drink or get high again. And that's, and it's 15 years and I still hate it. And I hate it, and I hate it with a passion. And my passion is now, I'm very passionate about seeing other people have a normal life. Life is just beautiful, just being sober. The benefits of being sober. The things I can't even tell you, the relationship that I have with my kids today, having my wife back today, going to church today, just being able to, it's the little things in life that mean so much. I just want you out there, if you're having a hard time and you're struggling, and then if you done fail and you continue to fall, don't give up. If it happened for me, it can happen for you. I'm no different than you are. Just don't give up. You have to, if you have to go somewhere and just have a little talk, if you have any spirituality in you, don't be ashamed to call out and say, Lord, I can't do this on my own. I couldn't do it on my own. Without him, I wouldn't be sitting here today talking to you. And, you don't want to live your life in shame and pretending that you're happy when you're not. You can't stop on your own. You done tried over and over and over. Don't continue to go through life being miserable. You deserve I truly believe that everybody deserves to be happy, to have some happiness in their life, without having to wake up needing a drink or needing to get high, scamming people and always scheming people to support a habit. But I just wanted to share this with you, that it was so amazing to me that all the things I tried in life to get sober never could, when it was just a prayer away. I just, y'all know something, you feel dirty. It's a dirty feeling. It's shameful. It's just shameful that you really don't want people to even see you, that know you, that knows you well, because it has took you so far down the scale. But you're never too far down the scale where you can't come back. And I just want to encourage somebody today that hold your head up and just get somewhere and just have a little talk with Jesus, as they say, and just say, as the song say, tell him all about your troubles. And he'll hear you and he'll help you. But I always say this, you have to want it. You have to want it. And sometimes I used to even have a prayer, Lord, give me the want to. If you'll just give me the want to. So with that being said, if you heard anything you like, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I certainly appreciate it. And I will be back, doing more videos for you guys. And I hope I can bring you some peace, some strength to continue to fight and know there is a rainbow at the end of the tunnel. God bless you until we meet again.